Ashley. It's good to see you again.
Hi, you too.
So the last time we were here, we talked a little bit about how you and your boyfriend were kind of struggling because he had been feeling like you haven't been prioritizing your time to the point of like spending time with him in the way that he would have liked you to. Is that right?
Yeah, I had a lot going on, and so I guess he was feeling like I wasn't putting him first or prioritizing him, and I wasn't communicating very well. So that's what was going on.
Okay. So now here we are a week later, and you had some ideas for things you were going to do to improve. So this week, what do you feel like is better?
Well, after our session last week, I went home and I decided that I needed to more put my time into blocks to, like, specific time, because I'm in school, so I put specific time, like this is for my homework, and I put this is for working, and I made sure that he knew what those times were, and I think that originally was a huge help, because then he knew, oh, at this time she's doing this, and then it made other times available for me to put that just towards him. And I think even in the little ways, I managed to do little things like even writing him a card. When I knew I was going to be busy that day, I would leave him a little note somewhere. And I think that just made him feel more important, even if it was something so little. So I think just being able to sort of manage my time, I know I have a long ways to go with that, but just trying to do little things definitely has improved our relationship, and I can tell that he feels better about us.
Okay. So you felt like you were able to manage your time better and put things in little boxes, and just communicating with him about what those boxes were and, how your mind works and how you needed to prioritize it. It helped him be able to understand you better a little bit and helped you both kind of reaffirm your relationship again.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, so it sounds like, you're very motivated. Your priorities are in the right place, and, sometimes we have to work with the ones that we love and get them to see eye to eye, because that doesn't always happen. So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being like no good communication at all and 10 being like the best communication you've ever had, where do you feel like this past week fit in the communication with your boyfriend?
Like up to now, or like when I first came?
Let's do both. So where was it when you first came, and where is it now?
It was pretty bad when I first came, so I would probably say that it was at about like a 3. Okay. And then since then, I would say that it's probably up to around a 6.
It's good.
So, yeah.
Very good. I'm very happy to hear that. Before we continue, I'm going to just step away for a minute and talk to my supervisor about this and kind of collaborate with my team, and I'll come back and give you some feedback. Alright, I am back. So I was able to meet with my team, and we all agree that you're doing very well with the level of commitment that you have to improving this and improving your relationship, and especially for how you seem to care about the health of your relationship, as well as staying on top of your schoolwork and your work and everything else that you have going on right now. That's very admirable, and that will help you be motivated in the future and help you succeed. So I think that for our next session, we should have like a further goal. What's something that you think you could do, just one thing you think you could do in the next week?
Well, I think that I could, this last week I kind of designated my blocks to other things, but I think that a good goal, just from this conversation, would be maybe to make a block that's just designated for him. Because I didn't really think of that last week. I designated everything else, and then kind of just like the leftover time was for him. But maybe if I were to make a block of time for him, that might make him feel even more important.
Yeah.
So I think that might be a good goal to have.
That sounds like something that he would really appreciate.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you can focus on that then, and then next week when we come back, we'll talk about what's better then and see how your relationship further improves. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds great.
Well, thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Thank you.